We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Colorado Rockies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. So digging in now, Eduardo Nunez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good throw gets him one gone. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
Andrew Benintendi.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. To short, hit hard. Story scoops it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Way late on the fastball for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here's another 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Batting second.
Now to the plate, Ian Desmond. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. In the dirt here, and forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here's the 1-0. Line drive to left. Base hit, and the Rockies are into the hit column for the first time this season. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Desmond is on his way home. And he will score as well. As they're on the board here in the first, it's now 2-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. They've got 2 already home in the inning, and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Comes set, and the 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front.
Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. They got him set up perfectly.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Designated
So striding forward now, Drew Mota. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Sale ready with the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. 3 runs already home here. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
On the ground to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. This is on the ground over to first, and a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. In is Gerardo Parra, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Batting 8th.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up on the backhand. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Here's Mark Reynolds.
Batting 9th.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. How hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Down the third baseline. Backhanded. On to Moreland over at first, and he's forced to dig this one out, but he does so to record the putout. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Parra rounds third and is digging for the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. So stepping in, Ian Desmond trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he takes ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. In now, number 11. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Number 11.
And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. And here's a ball hit in the air. Arenado in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Into the windup and the pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
Batting 9th.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Third baseman.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Swihart waits on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready now, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Digging in to try it again. Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Under it is Bradley, and that'll be the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Drew Mota. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Eduardo Nunez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Eduardo Nunez.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Desmond coming on, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Hit back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Parra comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Mookie Betts comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Hit hard to short. LeMahieu on to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play. in is Gerardo Parra. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Fielder, Gerardo.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Squared that one up just a little late. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Here's Mark Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call's a little bit low.
And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Blackmon. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Matt, I really thought they were going to pitch around him here, but now you got an 0-2 count. He swung at a couple balls that weren't good pitches. Maybe you decide now, well, let's be aggressive and go after him.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time. And striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And right there is Reynolds' quick hands, and there's 1 away.
Second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Another 1-2 delivery. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is Parra, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues. And he's safe. Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Blake Swihart.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw.
Favorable call in there for a strike.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone? A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Ian Desmond. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Line to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit here for Desmond. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
The batter, number 28.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Betts is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Fastball in there for a called strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Trevor Story stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. First and second now, 1 man out. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Drew Mota will be next. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Drew Mota is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bradley is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Ready for another chance? Gerardo Parra. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Up next for Colorado.
Sales sets. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that. Boy, this has been a different guy in the 5th inning. First 4 innings on cruise control. fifth inning, nothing seems to be able.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Bradley Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Bradley Jr.
Lined back over second, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. Bradley rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second, and the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 6-2 game. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Mookie Betts is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 6-3 contest. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Shortstop number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. The 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. LeMahieu's got it. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. In to score, the runner from second. And Pedroia will get in there at third with a triple. Striding in once again.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Jake McGee comes into work out of the bullpen now. And Dan, are you surprised that the starters did?
Hanley Ramirez. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 11. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Blake Swihart will be the 9th man to bat in the inning, barring a double play, waits on deck. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And he misses with it. 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning.
takes this the other way to right. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll played one for sure and maybe a second. In to score, the runner from third. Ready for another chance.
Now,
Jackie
your
Bradley
attention,
Jr.
please.
as he's got a
This
chance.
is for the Red Sox. Number 17.
Pat
Now pitching
Neshek
for the Rockies.
is out from the bullpen
Number
now as he'll
37.
make his first appearance here on the season.
Neshek.
And he lays off there 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup. That's the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will... Here's Mark Reynolds.
Leading off
He
for the
comes in
Rockies.
0 for 2 thus far.
First baseman. Mark
Joe Kelly
Reynolds.
is out from the bullpen as he'll...
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Boston, number 56, Joe Kelly.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Back up the middle. And Reynolds has himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's Charlie Blackmon
The
now.
center fielder,
He's
number
singled in
19,
2 trips to the plate
Charlie
thus far.
Blackmon.
Fernando
Your attention,
Abad.
please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number
First
58,
pitch on its way.
Fernando Abad.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. Addison Reed. First delivery to him on the way. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. LeMahieu takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he'll try to get ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Into the windup and the pitch. Andrew Benintendi started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Mookie Betts. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Up into the corner now. A fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Stop number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Adam Ottavino will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Adam Ottavino.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch. Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in once again. Drew Mota over 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Alexi Murillo will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Alexi Murillo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1-0 count. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Throw won't get him. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Line to the right side. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Into the box now, Mark Reynolds. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And Reynolds has himself a base hit. At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 24, David Price.
And that misses ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Sliced down the left side, but foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Benintendi in pursuit. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fan. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Dustin Pedroia.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there. Well, those were.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's the left fielder, Hanley.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Hanley Ramirez.
Chad Bettis.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 36, Chad Bettis.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Nick Castellanos now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. On at first is Ramirez with nobody out. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. And that's in there, 2-1.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that back.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Desmond ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Stepping into the box.
Next for the Red Sox, catcher Blake Swihart.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
The center fielder.
Ready now, Rajay Davis. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, Third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Eduardo Nunez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 52. Chris.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. And he lays off for ball one. Looking to minimize the damage here. Up high, 2-1 now. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And another foul ball. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. Mookie Betts would be next. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Digging in, Ian Desmond. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Now in the box, Nolan Arenado. He was a ground-out victim last time. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Set to deliver the 0-1. Snap throw to first. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Hit hard up the middle, and a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there. As he certainly does his job out of the pen, and we'll see how they go after the next guy here. David Dahl will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning.
Now I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch. Alexi Murillo swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than 1 of those in an at-bat.
Ground ball left side. Reined in. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that. Here's Mookie Betts. 2 doubles.
For the Red Sox, right fielder Mookie Betts.
Number 56 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 56, a defensive change for the Rockies.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. Stepping up now, Dustin Pedroia. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. And guys, the Rockies tonight were treated to a fine performance from the man you see here, Ian Desmond. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
9 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.